What if you could turn your Figma design into beautiful, coded projects using Bolt.New? That's completely possible nowadays because Bolt just released the brand new integration with Figma by using Anima. Today, I'm going to be showing you, number one, how to get that done, how to transfer those Figma designs and turn them into code and build or use those as a starting point. Number two, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I did a project in the past, and then we will go together building a brand new project. It's going to be fun, trust me. But before we move forward, I would like you to ask you to please consider liking this video. Liking the video tells the algorithm that it's a good video and it should be pushed out to many more people out there. With that being said, let's jump in and let's explore how you can turn your Figma designs into Bolt.New projects. Before we push forward, I wanted to give you an idea of what can be done. So this is a Figma design that I used a few days ago. As you can see, it has a lot of screens and a lot of details. I specifically use this screen for me to build the design, and this is what I got back. Now, I did a little bit of work after I did the initial build, and I was able to build this screen, this one, this one, this one, and then although they need a little bit of work, we were able to build a little bit more as I was going through it. But we're going to be building today exactly what we want from a Figma design that I'm going to be using from a GoodMail, and we're going to turn it into a coded project that we're going to be using for this demo today. So let's give it a try. So here we are in Figma, and once you have found the design that you want to send to Bolt, what you want to do is you want to turn the developer mode, and you want to copy the link for the exact design that you want to use in Bolt. Now, I'm copying the whole screen because that's what makes sense to me, but you could use a specific area. So let's say I want to use this widget. You can do that. You just have to right click, copy paste as, and copy link to selection. And that will allow you to get that specific area of the design. For us, we're going to be using the whole thing. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to go back to Bolt. Let me open a new project here. There are two ways that you can go about importing that Figma design into Bolt. For one, you can paste the link. You want to go all the way back. You want to delete the www, and you want to enter Bolt.New / in file URL, or you can click on this import from Figma and type the URL there. Now we're going to be using this method just because that's what they advertise. So click return. And as you can see, right now it's getting that design from Figma and bringing it into Bolt. This is going to take 1 to 2 minutes. And I want to make clear, I'm going to pause this video and we're going to come back once the code has been generated. I don't want you to waste a minute or two or make you have to fast forward the video to the portion that the code is generated. So we're going to pause it and we're going to come back in a moment. All right, here we are a few minutes later, and right now it's installing dependencies and it's getting started. We're going to be able to see our preview here in a moment. This didn't take that long, and I'm excited to see what we got. Let's make this full screen. All right, so this is what we got. Let's actually bring this over. All right, so close these. We can bring it So this is what we get, although this is perhaps not the best presentation of this. We're going to open this in a separate tab. We can go back and forth. I think that's probably for the best. All right, so close this and we'll reopen it over here. Where we can let's refresh this page. Think we lost. Anyways, so this is what we get so far. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good just by looking at it. It looks relatively similar to the one that we had. And here is the one that we had. This is a new one. Of course, there are some things that we need to get done to make sure that it looks relatively similar. So once we get it back, we're going to start making those changes. We should be able to, let's see. Guys, we got great templates. And got this side. I personally think that this is a pretty nice starting point, especially taking into consideration that so let's start making some changes to make sure we're matching the same design. So let's see what we got at the end. Something that I had done for fun with this is I let the AI figure out what I want to do next. So I would say just build the next feature, whatever it is that you want to build, and I let the AI build. Perhaps I'm wasting tokens. I don't really care, but it's a way to see what the AI will do. And actually, I have seen great results with that. The AI will go and build feature sets that it believes it should have. So, all right, so this is looking closer to, yeah, in a way, to what we had there. Perhaps I should have been a little bit more specific. I messed up because, oh, no. We're right. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. All right. Think that looks pretty good. One last thing that is kind of bothering me is making sure that this goes east to west. This widget with responsiveness is pretty important. So we're going to make sure that it is responsive. Perhaps we should have asked for it to be white. I'm not too worried at this point. We're not going to worry about it. What we will be doing is we will be creating features on top of this, and we're going to go back to Figma. I want to see how well it can follow the design patterns. So let's bring it up again. Let's see what we got here. So create the main screen. To do that, let's refresh the let's open the preview. New preview file. All right, exactly what we wanted, and actually it turned white. So that's perfect. So now what we're going to do is in the domains screen, site. Okay. So hopefully we get a submenu here, and we can see that domain. All I want to show you is that it's completely possible for Bolt to create screens using the current design as inspiration. And if everything goes well, just like I had tested before, we should get a domain screen that looks relatively similar to the original. Let's give it a moment, and we're going to see what we get back. And after a short 45 seconds, we'll be get something back. Let's see what we get. Okay. Let's see what we got blank page here. I don't know if that's an issue or it's just loading. But let's see. Alright, and after I asked Bolt to fix the blank page issue, we get our site back. Let's see if we have the option as right. We got the domain, and we can add our first domain, although it's not fully functional. Can go back, see that it is relatively similar, other than we don't have a domain table. Let's yeah. Let's see if we can build that functionality for us so we can take a look and make sure that it's working correctly. If we would pick a different screen, that's not the screen that could work if I add that. Actually, I can ask for they want to. So it's working, updating, oddly enough, get to the end. I have a love-hate relationship with both. But I think it's great. It's just sometimes there's certain things that I'm like, dang, could have been better. No, so let's see. We're getting a new preview. terminal error. We're going to solve that error. Right, so after a little bit of time and some minimal effort, we are back after facing three issues. We're back. So let's get at the main. Okay, so that adding the domain. All right, so it's a little bit different than table that we had here. Arguably, it's nicer. All right, so it failed. That's fine. All right, so we can ask. Then let's see how well it can add. Creating this. Great. Mesh. So let's see. Should be able to get it to work. Send it. And we should be able some kind of screen that we can go to and take a look what has happened so far with that domain. For the next one, I will add some dummy data just to make sure that we are able to compare, or not compare, but preview the screens that we're building. We can delete that dummy data. So it is building a component UI card. That's good. So far, so good in this. And in reality, all I want to see is that it can build by using the image as inspiration, so I can continue doing the exact same Figma project. I was about to say framer for some reason. But let's refresh. Labs.com. Add main. All right, here it is. It's exactly how it was there. And this is, I like it. All right, so no functionality, but get a way to visualize exactly what we want to build. Yeah. Perhaps this could be a good starting point for a project for me to continue building. The chart went away. It was just image. We can build the chart in the future. That's not an issue. I actually don't want an image there. I want an actual chart. That's not a big deal for. So here's the chart for what we want to do. If you ask me, I believe this is a great brand new feature that will help designers turn their designs into code relatively quickly, be able to build from there. The game has changed, and I believe that Bolt has done the right thing in this case to turn their coding tool or their AI coding tool into a masterpiece, or they level up the game for other AI coding tools to improve. Now, I have to say, Bolt is not the only one that offers this feature. There are other companies out there that offer this feature. It's just that the Bolt implementation, I really like what you get out of it, and I really like the output. So take it for whatever it's worth. I just find that they have done a great job in their implementation. With that being said, I really appreciate you taking your time and watching this video, sticking with me until the end. If you like this video, please consider liking this video as it helps me reach more people around the world. Basically, you're telling the algorithm, hey, this is a good video, push it out there for others to watch. But like I said, liking the video is the best thing you can do for me. The second best thing is that you can do not only for me, but for yourself is subscribing to the channel. There are many videos are coming out. As I mentioned, we have a Unity MCP video that is coming out that I think you're going to enjoy. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.